Can you tell us a little bit about Rentrak and what their plans are and what they're working on now?
Of course. Rentrak is a phenomenal company embedded in the DNA of the entertainment information industry. Think about it for a moment. If you go to a movie this weekend with your husband, the information that's collected there is through Rentrak. And on Sunday night, you find out what movies had what type of billing. That's Rentrak information. Then the process continues where information about whether you buy a video or rent a video, that's from Rentrak. And all of the information that the video on demand networks have come through a Rentrak system where we're collecting information from 70 million set-top boxes about those behaviors of on demand. And it transcends further into the next leg. Whether you're watching a movie in the big screen in movie theater or off your digital set-top device in your home, Rentrak is processing that information too. And as you may have heard very recently, we had an announcement with Flow TV where Qualcomm has the ability and now is producing content for our digital device that we carry in our holster, the cell phone, and is carrying content, and Rentrak is processing the information about who's watching that content for Flow.
One of the big discussions about research, set-top box data, consumer usage behavior today is the issue of privacy. How is Rentrak addressing that?
We take privacy very seriously, and the future is phenomenal for the American consumer because in America, brand owners can produce and distribute products very effectively and very efficiently because they create mass markets. Advertising and relationships with consumers are very important. That whole relationship gets destroyed if you violate the bond of privacy between a consumer and companies like ourselves. So all of the systems that we're utilizing we're merging databases together, we're doing it in a privacy compliant way with complete respect for the American consumer.
Can we talk about standards in measurement? We have several companies working, for example, with set-top box data, and we have a company like Nielsen that has the standard of the industry in terms of rating and VPVH and share. How can we best develop standards that can be accepted on a platform basis, for example, the measurement of set-top box data?
Standards don't get developed within committees, in my opinion. Standards get developed through billions and billions of iteration of trial and error, and then over time understanding what should be done as a best practice. As an example, digital set-top devices are very different depending on when they were built, what company, and the processing, the systems that companies have that own them. Rentrak has been doing this for years now, and we have processed on a daily basis more information than American Express processes with their transactions. So literally billions of transactions where a dynamic set of editing and processing rules have had to be developed. Those are developed and they continue to evolve. It is my view that Rentrak has a responsibility, being the leader in the business, to share that information with our customers and with the industry in a process through an industry group like the MRC to be completely transparent, because these rules are not static, they evolve, and they evolve depending on what is being measured.